either. What the hell is going on tonight? Okay, of course. Where is the thing for camera? Hold on, guys. I'm having all sorts of trouble tonight. Photo Elgato capture card. There's the Elgato. Deactivate that. Activate. Okay, that one is working now. Why is my Stream Deck not working? Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. I am just having major... I think my USB hub is starting to die. So my mouse isn't working. Let's go to review. See if that changed it on here. No, let's see. Q&A. Review. Nights. Okie dokie. Look, it's actually working now. It's actually working now. Alrighty. That was fun. That's always fun. That is always fun. What's going on? What's up, Bob? Bruce? King Bob! Oh, my freaking back is killing me. What's going on, Bud? What's going on, John? Mark? Matt? Eric? Hey, Elliot. What's going on, dude? Shoo! What's up, Ron, the Bobbins, and Tom? Hopefully everybody's doing well. The little rascals here. First and foremost, if you didn't know, the form is back up and running, and I'm going to go over to the teaching screen, and we're going to talk probably a bunch about the form tonight. Steve, the Maker's Cave, the guy that I've been looking for. Steve, me and Eric still have your kits. I didn't see anything on PayPal sent over, so I just, when you get a chance, we still have your kit is back here, all boxed up, and Eric has your other kit all boxed up. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you, Mr. Hobbybench. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I don't know how long I'm going to last because the back is a little achy tonight. I got my mother, which is nicknamed the Terminator by I was going to say my grandson, but my son. She's been out prepping the yard for the sheds to get more of this, to get the garage done so we could start working on it. She's been a great help while I'm down and out. So, but it's been giving me time to build my model, have the son help me with some stuff. So, not too bad. Not much fun down here. Told to have a kidney removed. Oh, geez, Louise, Mark. Holy cow, that sucks. I hope everything goes well for you. Not to compare or anything, but Elaine, mom upstairs, just had her one of her kidneys removed not too long ago, but she's doing well, so I know you're going to do well too. Glad you got the kit, Phil. Now I just need to find the others. It's okay. No worries. I know you're a busy dude. You know either look for hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com or PayPal. I think we PayPal each other before, so you have the right one. Or at Kenny Conklin to PayPal me. Because if you get the one where there's no friends and family, that's the shop PayPal. As soon as I get it, well, definitely can't ship it out tomorrow because it's Sunday. We'll ship it out on Monday. What's going on, Ush? Chuck Skull? Gadgetron? Jalen? Not saying your name, Spence, until that's done. Wouldn't you like to be a I would like to be a Pepper. But because of the Super Bowl tomorrow, Coke was on sale, so that's what Kelly got today. All right, take your time, Dan. Get home safe. Eat your dinner. We'll be here for a little while, doing our thing. But yes, I've been having fun with The Green Lantern kit, I put up a bunch of shorts. I put up the first full-length video on it. Yesterday I created my first 3D part because on his chest, there's like a little bulb in the middle of his chest. I drilled that out. I did the resin by hand. I got bubbles in it, so I drilled it out again, which made the circle bigger. Then I got crackling, so I drilled it out for a third time, made the circle bigger. And then I got bubbling again. So what I did, I said, screw it. I've never drawn anything before. I went into 3D Builder. I drew up the part, which was a simple part, just a cylinder and a sphere inside. Built that up. Boom, popped it in. And now it's actually, it looks nicer because it's bigger. And you can see the light better. And then I just used Milliput around it to seal off the edges. The fun part is I went and got the tulip to light block all that stuff, but it's coming along nicely. Dirk, what's going on, brother? You got this. I had a kidney removed a year ago. Been fine since. It's a pretty routine operation these days. Dr. Pepper. Got the Mobius Jupiter 2 from the auction. Sweet. Yeah, that's a big kit. Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero here. I didn't see much lighting going into the kit can because it's so small, but I think you can get a little lighting in it. Which kit? Oh, yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to light up that little 1/144th scale kit. That's a tiny kit. There isn't an Aussie in the Super Bowl tomorrow. The 49ers punter. Boo, 49ers. Who cares about the 49ers? Go Chiefs. There's a lot of Chiefs fans in here. I'm a Chiefs fan. Dan's a Chiefs fan. If Jeff shows up, he's a Chiefs fan. So Chief fans all around. But I am, what's going on, Nick? Good to see you. It's nicer because it's bigger. That's what she said, Spence. That's what she said. But yeah, it's definitely nicer because it's bigger. If you guys haven't, anybody that belongs to the forum, like I said, it's back open. When you get there, you just have to change your password because we weren't able to bring passwords over because those are encrypted and we can't see anybody's password. So when you get to the site, when you hit the login, just put forgot password. It'll ask you the email you used, and then it'll send you a link to change your password. If you don't remember which email you used, just email me. I'll go on the site. I'll find you and tell you which email you used. Excuse me. The Pittsburgh game is starting, and they're playing all crappy anyhow. Go Chiefs. No boo Chiefs. No boo Chiefs. Go sports ball. I am very, very superstitious about sports. When I played hockey, I'm very superstitious about what I did. A lot of hockey players are superstitious. Everything I did hockey-wise had to be right first. So you put on your jock, the right leg had to go through, then the left leg. Same thing with shoulder pads, my skates, my shin guards. Everything had to be right first, then left, right, then left. And I never wore white laces in my skates. They always had to be yellow waxed laces. Anybody that doesn't play hockey, laces are waxed, so when you pull them, they stay in place because you got to have your skates really tight. But the only Super Bowl that I watched Kansas City in was when they played Tampa and lost, so I don't watch the Super Bowl. I won't watch it. I'll check the scores. I'll listen to Kenny, and I'll know what's going on. So very superstitious. If I watch it, they won't do good. So that's my superstition. I'm rooting for the Red Sox in the Super Bowl. Good luck with that, Phil. That's a tiny kit. Microsoft 3D Builder is how I got started with 3D design for printing. Next thing you know, you'll be using... I've tried Fusion, and it kills me every time. I always delete it, but I got to take my time and learn it and just build some simple things on it. Do some simple things and start building. Baseball. I like the Kansas City Royals, but I can't watch a baseball game on TV. It's just way too long. I gotta be at the ballpark to watch it, and it's way too expensive to go to the ballpark anymore. It's just crazy. I've also been busy setting up my new cell phone, but it's got a better camera on it, so very nice. That's another thing. Speaking of cell phones and pictures on the site, Spence and I have been working on the site as much as possible. There's still things we got to do and change, but you will no longer have to go to a third party to put up any pictures. You can do it from your cell phone. I've tested it from my cell phone. The site will automatically resize your pictures to the proper size, so you don't have to download them, resize them, and put them back on. Not a problem. You can just do it right from your cell phone, put it on there, and you're good to go. Good to go. I tell you what, though, the one, it sucks being sick. You know, I've been going to tons of doctor's appointments and stuff like that. The one thing that is nice is I'm having a chance to sit down for a little while and build. I was thinking about scratch building on the robot. Hold on, I'll get the robot. After the robot, Steve, I got to ask you a question. So I did his light over here, but hi Kelly. You don't even say hi, you just raise your hand at me. But the ball down here, whoever sculpted this made it odd because it's kind of like stone in between his leg here and sand in between his leg here. I was going to draw this up and print it out and put a new one here, but I'm just going to cover the sides with sand because I was looking when you put the hand on over here, the Green Lantern, bye Kelly, the Green Lantern's hand over here, it obscures this so much that you really can't see, so I'm not going to go crazy with that. But this has definitely been a fun build. You definitely can't see it right now. You can see the milliput there, but that's the new piece I put in the middle. Hey Steve, when I'm watching your videos, and sorry I don't comment a lot, but when I watch your videos, are you using the Rode Go 2 as your lavalier mic? Because if so, I wanted to know how you think it is, because I was looking at ordering the Rode Go 2 or whatever it's called, because when I'm on the camera audio sucks, and my lavalier broke, and I want to get another lavalier for the camera. This way I don't have to do voiceovers. I can just talk while I'm over there, and it helps with the editing. I'm pretty sure that's what I seen that you had on there on your chest when you were talking. Yeah, well, it's easy enough to get back on the site. Just change your password. I know a lot of people didn't come over, and I'm going to need you guys' help. You know, social media sucks for a lot of things, and we lose a lot of builders to social media. I'm on there, one, to promote the sites, you know, the YouTube channel, the community. I'm always pushing the community, anything we're doing with modeling, and I'm trying to get the modeling guys over. Rode is terrific, the best wireless. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Steve. I'm going to beg Kelly if I can order that tonight. What I want to do, Steve, I'll get back to the community thing in a second. What I want to do is, because when Kelly gets on here, we only have the one mic and it blocks us up. I'm going to see if we could put it on this camera and both of us have mics. I want to get the one with the thing for the camera and two mics. Hopefully we could pick up both channels, because for some reason the computer I have another Samsung microphone like this, but I can't do two at once. So hopefully that setup will work. Social media sucks. What? No way. I've never heard anyone say it does. I'm on all of them though. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. I'm on there to push HobbyLink International. But I need your guys' help to, you know, tell them to come over. I'm going to go over the site in a little while. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, because you guys were used to the old site. The nice thing is the pictures, you know. I figured out today how to quote, and quoting's a little different than you would do on old forms where you'd hit the button to quote it and it would be the big blurb. But like just now, Dark Soldier, he asked a question, and I'll show you how to do it. You just highlight the part that you want to answer, and a little quote button will pop up above it. You hit the quote and you can answer that little question right there. So I'm hoping to... I'm on a laptop, Chuck, so I'm not messing with the parts for this. Twatter, Farcebook, and Instasham. When I do, after Kenny's building his computer, once he's done building his computer, I'm going to build my computer. I know I'm going to get the Elgato video card, so I can run both cameras off that one video card instead of having the one single capture card where I can only run this video and have to switch back and forth. I'll be able to put it on my Stream Deck and do camera 1, 2, switch back and forth like that, or have multiple cameras running at one time, and then probably I'll get the sound card up. I use two mics when I'm at events, lapel and handheld. Sweet. Very cool, Steve. Don't want spam. I'm just on Facebook and Instagram. I have to be on all of them, Phil. When you're running a site like we do, the big site, the main site and the forum and everything. We got to try to reach as many people as possible, and we have to be on all of them. My brother Tommy, he refuses to even help get on Facebook. He won't get on Facebook at all. The only thing he's on is Twitter, or X now. So, but you got to be on all of them if you're trying to push certain stuff, because there are different. We have a lot of crossover onto each one, but for the most part, my viewers on here, on YouTube for model stuff, there's some from Facebook and Twitter, but most are just YouTubers. My Facebook crowd is my Facebook crowd, and then Instagram and X, Twitter, whatever the hell it is a different crowd altogether. Beep, boop, boop. Now we have a Spencer bot. We actually do. This is pretty cool too. We actually have a bot on the forum, and his name, or I should say her name, is Chippy. And Chippy is learning. Chippy is learning right now, and eventually will be commenting on posts if people has questions about anything. Chippy's going to be able to answer questions about the site and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Keep telling yourself that you have to be on all these social media sites. Eventually someone might believe you do have to be. If you're running something, absolutely, Dirk, you have to be on them. If you're just, if you're just want Facebook to do your modeling thing, that's fine. But when you're running a site and stuff, you have no choice but to be on them. That's because that's where everybody is. There are more modelers now on Facebook than any forum out there. Forums are the toughest thing to run now, just because everybody basically has their own little forum on Facebook, and they don't got to pay the hosting like we do. They don't have to get the servers like we do. They don't have to do any of that. They do the simple route, and they go to Facebook, and they have their own little groups and pages, and they take care of it that way. For us, it's a lot more difficult to get people off of those and onto a dedicated modeling site, because a lot of people do like the other garbage that's on there, the politics and the religion. I can't stand either one. I almost posted something political yesterday, and I had to hold myself back. I would have probably lost 5,000 out of my 4,000 friends that I have on there. Exactly. It's for modeling. There are tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of model on Facebook. Facebook has to be the biggest one with modelers. Hey, Bud. Thank you very much, Bud. So let me go over to the site. Social media. Dang, social media. I got to log out of my admin account. And go into the other account I created just to do this. How does he have a 516 number? Ken, Dark Soldier, if you're here and watching, I will shoot you my number in a little while. We're kind of doing a live stream right now. Let me log out of here. Let me log back in. Community. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let's go to teaching screen. This way you see what's happening from the beginning. Okay, there's the teaching screen. I'm not going to be able to see any questions, so if you do have questions, Spence will try to grab them, because he does know about the new form. He's one of the administrators, and he's been helping, set things up. So when you first get to the form, this is what you're going to see: either sign up or log in. If you were a previous member, you can just hit the login button, and you can log in over here with your email address. If it's your first time, just click the I forgot my password. I hope my thing is my little cursor's going around. So you'll just hit that, the I forgot my password. It'll send you a link and change your password, and you can get in. If you're new here tonight watching, or you're going to pass this on to your friends, you can tell them they can sign in with Google. We have a sign in with Google. We have a sign in with Twitter. Tonight, I'm going to work on the Facebook login. This way we can hopefully drive more model builders over here with a Facebook login. I am a business. I have my EIN from the IRS and all that other stuff. I just got to give that to Facebook so I could get this stupid button. You didn't have to do that before, so it makes no sense. But we're going to come back to Q&A for a second. You see my ugly mug, so I can sign in and nothing shows. Where is, oh no, I'm going to sign in with Google. Let me sign in with Google. This way you don't see all my friggin' email accounts. Okay. Let me make sure that's up. That is up. All right. When you come to the site, this is what it looks like now. I'm going to try to get to a lot of the stuff that we can get to. See, now up here, it's showing me who's online. Surf's Up is online. I can hit follow. I can follow. Elliot's on. I can hit follow. This is from if you see 3D Hunter, this is a different one. So I'm going to have to follow you guys when I get back. Ron's on. Shoes on. I'm on. Spence is on. But when you get here, you can close off that side panel by just hitting the hamburger up top if you don't want to see the side panel. The first thing that you come to is all the latest posts. And there's a lot of latest posts. Now over here, you can click topics. It brings you to this. My posts brings you to any post. This account doesn't have any posts yet. And you can click more. You can see users. You can see about HobbyLink International. It tells you who your admins are, how many topics and stuff like that. And there's a contact us. Then you got to frequently asked questions. This actually basically is not a frequently asked questions. Tells you about the form, what we want out of the form, and you know, that kind of good stuff over there. The about, I already went over the about. Where's the next thing is groups. Right now there's only moderators. We will try to make some more groups, and I'm trying to actually get all the Star Trek ranks back. I got to talk to Tommy about that. Badges. When you do certain things, these are automatically from the software we're using. So when you do certain things, you'll get awarded badges for whatchamacallit, things that you do on the site. Anniversaries, if anybody's got any anniversaries coming up, how they're like a birthday, I get, is that one birthdays? No, birthdays is another one. If you know how long you've been on the site and stuff like that, so their anniversaries will come up here. And if anybody has a birthday today, tomorrow, upcoming, Bob Bruce is upcoming on the 16th. Brian, happy birthday, Brian. Brian just had a birthday, and Eric's got a birthday coming up, so we can wish them a happy birthday on their day. You can look at users, see who's on here on the site. I just scrolled by one. Unfortunately, that won't be coming back to the site. Like we'll click on Dark Soldier because you can see his card, see information about a person. Let me see, where am I? Here I am. Spence made me the ultimate leader. But you can see my card, and in your profile, you're going to be able to write up a little narrative about yourself. You could put a link to your YouTube channel. You can see I'm from New Jersey, actually what time it is for every person. So if we look at, let's see if we can find Mark. Let's see if we can find Mark real quick. It should tell us his time, not the time that it is by me right now. There's Mark's hobby bench. Of course, when I'm looking for somebody, it's not going to show. I'm not going to be able to find them because I'm scanning too fast. 3D Hunter. Carlos. Is Carlos in the country, or 6:33 p.m.? Oh well, you'll be able to see information about that person, and from their card, you can hit the follow button. You can follow them, so you can follow all their posts. You can see any anniversaries and stuff like that is all down here. So that's the card. Let's go back to topics. Now this I like on the side here. When you hover over categories, you'll see the little pencil icon here. You can either look at all categories, but this pencil icon will bring up the edit categories navigation. So you'll be able to choose, say I just want to see certain things. I want to see I just want to see showcases. I'll pick the annual group build showcase, 3D modeling showcase. This is if somebody's interested only seeing finished builds. So you can pick all of these, and then you can hit X. And then if you hit open the category, did I save it? I didn't save it, you big dummy. All right, let me do that again because I didn't hit the save button. I'll just do a couple of them. If I want to see that, I want to see that one and the civilian finished builds. I'll hit save changes and it'll put only those categories on the side here. If you ever want to change that, just go into the pencil and change what you want to see. And if you don't want to see all this stuff, you can just close the categories and it'll be just say categories. Tags are the same way. I could close off the tags or open the tags. You can, when you make a new topic, I'll show you in a little while, you can tag them. And if we all start tagging, like if somebody else is building the Green Lantern and they tag it Green Lantern, we'll see all those builds from the Green Lantern. Right now, Spence tagged it with Imager. This way you know how to, and we're putting up tutorials. We'll put up more tutorials too. You can see that. If you're building something from Mobius models, it'll come up with all the Mobius model ones and so forth and so on. Now, I am on a bad one right here because when you do join up, there is trust levels. So it goes basic to, it's trust level 0 through 4. The more you're on the site, the more abilities you'll have to do things on the site. So let me go, I'm going to go to my personal account and I'll show you what I mean. Let me log out of here. Let me log out of here. And when you do log out, it brings you to the main site. I did that on purpose. I got to check the Twitter one. I got to sign in on Twitter again because I think that one's messed up. But it'll bring you back to the main site. This way people can know about the main site. HobbyLink International. Let's log in with that, and then I'll go back to the teaching screen. You're going to see more stuff on mine because how I have mine set up. Okay, so here you see I have every category, and I have them all because you'll see a little dot afterwards if something is new in that specific category. Every category is color-coded. Sci-fi is black, so it's hard to see that one. And I will shut this so it's a little neater over here. Tags, the same thing. I didn't read my own one with this. It actually has a new post in it. Get rid of that. You have your inbox. I'm not going to go into my inbox because somebody's phone number is there right now. And then this, we have channels. You can pick, you can join certain channels. If you want to, you can jump into them. What channels are is basically, this is Discord on the site. This is a live chat. So if you're in here, and Bud was in here, I could say, hey to Bud, whoever's in here, it'll pop up on their thing. Like I said, the more you use the site, the more you'll see. So all of these are different channels, like 3D printing. Bud posted a picture of his room. That's a mess, he said. That's very neat to me. Model building. We only have three channels. Model building, general discussion for us to just talk normal stuff, and then 3D printing. I'm not going to open staff because that's for us. I have a direct message with Tommy over there. And then it's however you want. If you want this looking clean and you want to open them up, when you want to open them up, you can do that too. Go back to topics. Let's see who's on here. Who's here? Mark's Hobby Bench. See, I could go into Mark since he just got in again. I'll hit the follow button. Now, anytime he does something, I'll see it. And I think this shows up to 50 people who are online. Elliot, I know I wasn't following you yet. Who's this over here? King Bob, I'm following. Mike Mitchell, following Mike. There's Mike again. Phil was already on here. 3D Hunter's logged out. Spencer Wolf. King Tiger, Matt with the Grinch. Matt with the Grinch. Close that. Who else? I think Tom. That's Tom. I know his. Who's this? John is on. Shu is on. I'm on. Steve is on. I'll hit the follow button on Steve. Dark Soldier's on. Eric is on. And Chris is now on. All right, so that's basically the gist of it. The more you use the site, the more you'll get used to it. If you want to start a new topic, you drop into the new topic. You'll put your title in here, and then you're going to pick a category. And if you want, if this is too small at the bottom for you, you can always blow it up. I have a ding, which means don't read this during the stream. Okay, I won't read it during the stream. I'm not going to look at that during the stream. But you can blow this up so it's bigger, and you can write your stuff in there. All right, I keep mine small. Actually, I'm going to make it big so you can see what goes on the side here. Create topic. Actually, why does it do that? You'll put your title in here, and I'll just put test. It has to be a certain amount of characters for your title, and then it'll actually bring up similar topics that you can browse through over there. But we're going to hit X on that. You can pick your category. You go into the categories, dioramas, diorama builds. What do I want? I don't want staff. We're going to go to the members portal or HLI announcements. Pick HLI announcements is the main one, and then you could pick where did it go? I want it in community rules, because this is like the main topic. You want to pick the one that it belongs in there. I don't know. I'm still learning this too. I don't know how to get rid of that. And this is where you could put your tags in. See, we have 2 for tutorial, 1 for Flickr, 1 for Green Lantern, 1 for Imager, and 1 for Mobius. So if I'm building another Green Lantern, I'm somebody else, I'd put Green Lantern or Mobius models in here. You have to, when you're talking to somebody or you're doing a new post, you're going to have to put in at least 20 characters. And the reason behind 20 characters is so that, one, you can't just put a bunch of emojis. That doesn't work anymore. We can't say just awesome or great job. We want it to be a conversation about the build, talking to the person, instead of just a 1, 2, 3 in and out quick something. I mean, you could always add the 20 characters saying, the build looks great instead of just great. It's a little better. So we are just testing this text box out. You have that. We still have GIFs, but if you want to add photos, you're going to click in here and hopefully no nudes pop up. Where are my builds? My builds. Go to my builds. We're going to go to 3D printed Batgirl. I don't know if you can see my pictures right now, which you can't see my pictures. The picture that I'm going to put in is 6,000 by 4,000 pixels, and the size is 6.47 megabytes. Doesn't matter the size anymore. I'm going to toss this one in here. It's going to process it. It's going to pop it up, and you can see your text on the side here. You can actually see your text and the picture you're putting in. Once you do that, just hit create topic. Oh, the title must be, see, I didn't even do 15, I didn't do enough characters. And it's going to tell you if something's wrong. It'll come up with a red box like that. Hit create topic. An error occurred. Title seems unclear. Most words contain the same letters over and over. It's not going to let you be silly like that. This is just a test. And sometimes it'll actually fix where I messed up this. Sometimes it fixes it, sometimes it doesn't. But it's going to put it up there. And you'll see now it reduced the size of the picture to 19 by 20 by 1280, and it's only 67 kilobytes. So you don't even have to change any of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on this same thread, and I'm going to log in from my phone and see if I can find this test one, and I'm going to post a picture from the phone. There it is. This is just a test, and I'm going to reply to this, and bad girl looks really good. So another picture is going to pop up. It should pop up. I'm going to add a photo, and we're just going to pick a big photo from the phone because I don't resize them at all. It's resizing it now, and I'm going to hit reply, and I'm going to have to refresh on the phone on here. Oh, no, it actually popped up without even me having to refresh. But this is off the phone. It dropped it down to 1080 by 1920 again, and only 117 kilobytes. And if you notice, if you look at your pictures, it does not change the quality of the picture at all. So you'll be able to do that. Over here, I did not know this, and thanks to Spence for showing me. You can either scroll the whole thing if you miss something by going down, and if you notice, it'll have the dates there, February 10th, and it just has 2 posts today on February 10th. So better than me being there. Let me go to a different one. I'll delete that thing later. We'll look at Hawkins' Bane Tumblr. If you use the scroll, it's going to show you the dates when people posted and how many posts are in here. And there are 26 posts. But if you want to go, say, all the way back up to the top, just click January 19th, and it's going to shoot you right up to his first post. If you want to see what is at the bottom, the most recent post on it, you're just going to click where it says 32 minutes ago, and it's going to drop us right to the bottom of the post. And if you want, you can scroll the whole thing. This one doesn't break it down into pages. It's an infinite scroll. So if you're going to look at it, sometimes it's easier to go to a date or just, scroll down and you can see all the Hawkins pictures over here. Now, I want to go back. I know this is a lot really quick, but if you have any questions about anything that we're doing, you can shoot me an email or we'll answer questions once this is done. Okay, this is just a test. Now, the newest thing, like I was saying on a quote, used to just hit a button and it would quote the whole thing. Actually, let me see something. I'll go back to that in a second. Using LED. Okay. This is where Ken wrote up a whole thing. And he asked, I want to start using LED lights, specifically strips, as that is what I see most people on YouTube use. Do I need resistors? So that was his question there. All you do is highlight this like that. And if you notice above it, I can edit it because I'm an admin. You guys won't be able to do that. You hit the quote button, and it'll quote that exact sentence instead of quoting the whole thing. And then you could type out what you want to type out to that person underneath. Underneath them all, this is the like button. It's just a little heart on there. There's no more crazy emojis. It's just like. You can copy the link to it. In here, I can do things you can't. This is admin stuff in here for me to edit and all that other good stuff. At the bottom of every post, there's a share button where you can share this link. You can copy it and share it. You can email it, all that good stuff. You could bookmark the post. If you bookmark the post, just put in here what you're bookmarking it for. Reminds me never, none needed. It's just something you bookmark so you can look at it later. But if you want to look at it at a specific time, tomorrow, Monday, next month, or a custom date, you can do that also. Here's where if there's an inappropriate post on the site by Chris, you hit the flag button, and that'll tell the admins, and we'll check out the post and make sure that it's okay. Tracking. You can watch it. You can track it. They all tell you what they do underneath, so you can use that also. And then the feature I like about here too is once you get to the bottom of the page, it'll tell you new and unread topics. These are new topics. These are some topics that I haven't read yet. It'll tell you all of that over there. Over here, it's going to show you all of your notifications. If they're just likes and stuff like that, an arrow like this is somebody has a new reply. An arrow like this is a new post from someone we're following. One of these just someone started following you. So if you hover over, it'll tell you everything that you need to know. And then if you want, you can just hit dismiss, and it'll get rid of all of them, and you'll have no notifications up here. Over here, this is replies, likes, messages. You can look at your bookmarks right from here. This is private messaging, chat notifications, and then other notifications that are unread. The bottom one will bring you to your logout. You can actually pause notifications if you don't want any. You can see the drafts that you have. You can invite people right from here. Activity and the summary is my summary of what I have. I've been 6 days visited in a row, 3 hours read time, 131 topics, 761 posts read, 107 hearts given, 86 received, and 271 topics created. And then it shows top replies, top topics. So there's some cool stuff on here that you can go through. You can go through the activity and see everything that you've done. Notifications, you can see all your notifications, messages, invites, what badges you've earned so far, and these are the ones that I've earned. Follows, these are topics that I'm following. You can always shut those off too. So let's go back to, I want to go back in here. Go into your preferences, and you can go to profile. You're going to have to go through all of these to see what you want to do. But you could do a little about me if you want to. What time zone you're in. You don't have to put your location. Your website. I have to figure out the size of these, and we'll put those up in a tutorial about the size of your picture for your header, and I'll show you what the header is. And this is your user card. That's that little card that pops up when you hover over people. You can put your birth date in, what region you're in, and Chris K is my hero. A little signature box. I gotta get on the software's form and ask them about this, because there is supposed to be a little button that you can put pictures in here. Spence does have a workaround where if you want to put up your group build badges, you're going to be able to do that. You can check your emails, your notifications, tracking, your account, and security is over here. Interface. Interface, if you like a dark theme like I do, you can set it to dark. Come in here if you want it light, set it to light. And then same as regular, and boom, there you go, nuclear explosion. I can't say that word right. And then it'll turn to white. It'll turn to light. You can do solarized, which is yellow side, which my preference though is theme default and dark. I like dark theme. Hey dear.
Hello.
How you doing, sweetie?
The chicken teriyaki is done.
Oh, it is?
Yes, the rice is cooking, but one of the dogs had pee-pee accident.
Uh-oh.
So, what do we have for cat?
You could take those paper towels.
I will take them for him.
And then you could change things like your text size, smaller, larger for the blind like me. Interface language. Here, you can pick whatever your language that you're most comfortable speaking in here. There's tons of languages in here, so you can pick that. Your default homepage, latest, new, unread, categories, however you want your homepage to look, and then a few other things in there. Let me go to admin, users. I know Spence has it. I want to see. I don't think I could see it on myself. There's Spence. Spence, where is Spence? Let me go back to the beginning. When I'm hovering over these, and is Spence on? Spence is here. When you click that, this is that card they were talking about. And if you could see in the background, Spence has the Star Trek Enterprise here. So I'm going to have to figure out the size of that picture. You could put this on here. And if you go to Spencer Wolf's page, you can see his header photo here is the TIE fighter. And then it tells you about Spencer Stash. You can go see that over at, what the hell's the name of the site? I don't even remember the name. Scalemates. That's it. You can go see Scalemates. He lives in the sticks in USA. You can go to his YouTube channel here, and then his little thing over here, and you can see his stats on the site. So that's a pretty much a quick rundown. I'm trying to think if there's anything else major that I have to tell you. If so, we'll talk. If you ask any questions. By the way, you all need the same signature as Kenny. The compression is great on the pictures. The compression is awesome. So with the new form, one can't see it unless logged in. No, you can't. It keeps out people. It keeps, if come in and check it out. If you want in, you want in. Oh, geez. I get blamed for everything. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. Oh, my eyes. Just made my profile and background pictures. There you go. See, Steve's right on top of it, too. There's no beer language, Kenny. Oh, boy. We got to get a beer language. And is there a phone app for the site? There is. How you get to the phone app. All right. I'll show you my phone, and hopefully you can see it.
Someone just say how you.
What, babe?
Did someone just say how you get to the phone?
Yeah. How you get to it is, first off, if you are on an Android, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Play Store. And in the Play Store, what you're going to search for is Discourse Hub. And that's, this is Discourse Hub. Search for that in there. You're going to download that. When you download the Discourse Hub, you're not really going to be able to see it on my phone because I can't get you the phone. But there's a little symbol. It'll pop up on your phone. It'll say Discourse. It's not going to say HobbyLink International. You click into Discourse, and then mine says community.hobbylinkinternational.com on there. It's going to say it's going to have you search for what form you want. Put in there community.hobbylinkinternational.com, and it'll bring it up, and you can get, it'll show Chippy, and then you're not going to be able to see it, but you can get to the whole form on your phone. You can do everything that you did on whatchamacallit. Everything that I did on the PC you can do on your phone, except in a smaller version. A little bit of a smaller version. I'm going to answer him later. Pittsburgh's already losing 2-0. Oh, you guys suck. You guys suck. Another glorious day in the core. Kelly's gone already. Kelly's gone. So, yeah, if you have any questions or anything, we're going to be adjusting stuff, settings and stuff like that. This way, you know, you guys can do a little more on there. Like I said, I'm going to try to figure out if Tommy can do the code to get our Star Trek ranks back. That was fun. That all had to do with posting and stuff. What are we done on? What did we do? But hopefully you guys can convince some of your friends to come over to the site, join up, and start sharing their builds and stuff like that. It's nice. This is the most we've had on here so far. We got 16 people on here. I'm just scrolling through to see if there's anybody I haven't followed yet. Dan is on there. It's funny. I know a lot of you by just seeing your avatar picture. I can tell who's who on that. Oh, see, you guys are already learning how to. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't show you. That's the one thing I didn't show you. Let me go back into here. Preferences. Let's go back into. I just got to be careful with the back end of mine because I do have things that we shouldn't be posting on a video. But when you go to count, you can change your name every 30 days if you want to. We pretty much know everybody by their screen name or their real name. I always use my real name. You can set up your profile picture right here. Put in your email. If you want a secondary, you can. You can connect your Google or Twitter accounts if you want to. This way you can connect with those. You can't change your title. Only I can do that. Me, Spence, Tommy, and Paul can do that. That's all admin stuff. Security, you could set up your passwords and all that good stuff. And I showed you can edit your profile there. And then we'll get the widths and stuff like that. This way you can get that in nicely. Actually, I want to go look at Steve's. Where's Steve? I want to see what he did on his. if he's still on here. If it has him still logged in. It might not have him logged in. But I see everybody's changing. Some people's avatars came over, and some people's avatars did not come over. I don't know why that is, but there were some glitches like code and stuff like that was unable to come over. But we did get all the posts. If you want to clean up your posts, you can. You know, if there's some pictures missing in there, you can edit your posts and get that. You have no friends? I'm your friend, Dirk. I'm your friend. I'll always be your friend, Dirk. See, you're like me, Dan. I can't. I watched that one Super Bowl and I'm pissed I watched it. I'm very jinxy about it. So I just checked the scores. Shu is my friend and he's already here. My work is done. I thought Kenny was your only friend. Dirk knows where I live. He's been to my house twice already. He's met my puppies. They love him. They won't leave him alone. Dirk did, rob some stuff from my house, but that's okay. He's my friend. He's allowed to do that. What was the site address for the app? When you download it, put in the site, community.hobbylinkinternational.com, and it should bring up ours, and click on that. That's the one that you want to look at. He just uses me. I use Dirk. I use Dirk for many things, many things. Yes, I've met Dirk. Actually, when Dirk came to my house, it's not the very first time that I met Dirk in person. The very first time I met that young man was a long time ago at Mosquito Con. Should I say I'm going to Mosquito Con this year and stand you up, Dirk? But that was the very first time I ever met him. Kenny was a little guy. His son was smaller too, but that was a while ago. I think Kenny might have been only 8 or 9, so that might be 10, 11 years ago was the first time that I met Dirk in person. And now he only lives about 2 feet away from me. Do the dogs like Dirk because he smells like milk bones? No. He smells like his puppies. That's why. They were all over him smelling his doggies. But yes, if you guys have any questions about the site, just ask. We're still all learning. We'll help you out with the site, getting you on there. The more and more you use it, the easier it gets, and the more you post, the more things that open up. I'm sorry, we really wanted to do it that way to keep people that don't post not out, but we want people there that are going to be active, and that's what the forum's about: being active, making friends, showing your builds, learning things, asking questions. The other good thing, I find it a very good thing, is say somebody signed up, we're having a giveaway for something, and they signed up just for the giveaway. One, they're not going to be able to get into a giveaway because you're going to have to be a certain trust level to get in. So they'll get pissed about that. They wanted something free, and they couldn't get it because they haven't been on the site long enough. So they're most likely never coming back. In 365 days, the site automatically cleans up accounts like that haven't been used in a year. So say, God forbid, something happens that I can't use the site for a year. One of the other admins will know what's going on, and they won't let that account disappear. But if it's somebody that's just there for a giveaway or a Christmas present or something like that, it's not going to allow them to do it. And it's actually going to help with Christmas presents because it'll show what trust levels people are at, and we'll be able to get them in. I still have to go through the users for those people that were constantly using it before to change your trust levels because you have already posted enough on the other forums. Just wait till the weather gets warm. I'm guessing I will be building a shed. You don't got to build the shed, Dirk. It's okay. Tough Shed is coming to build the sheds. We can hang out with a beer and watch them build it, and you can bring over a couple more Corvettes and we'll blow them up in the backyard. I have to ask Eric to help me with the phone app. I'm just not seeing what you guys are. Easy to navigate. Redone my profile. Sweet. Hey, Ken, what's going on? Ken. Another Ken. Ken, if you didn't know, we reopened the form. If you do go back to the form, you're not going to be able to get in with your old password. So you're just going to have to hit the forget pass. I forgot my password. It'll send you a link, and then you'll be able to get back in. Shu, you're on Android, right? Did you download Discourse Hub? Once you download Discourse Hub, I wish I could show you this on my phone, but it'll be too blurry. It'll be way too blurry. What I may do, tonight, I may delete it and re-sign in, and I'll take some. I'm sure Eric will get you through it, but I'll take some screen grabs. This way, other people that want to get on the phone will be able to get on the phone with it. So this way they know it. We're gonna put up as many tutorials as. Oh, sweet! All right, you bring the beer. Then I'll have the barbecue going, steaks and burgers and chicken or whatever you want. Now I can upload my Star Wars blockade. Yes, absolutely. The pictures, like I said, that Batgirl picture that I have to delete that post. She was 6,000 by 4,000. Very large picture, 6.7 something megabytes, and that's one of the best features about the site. I know that put a lot of people off that they had to go to a third party or download off their phone and go into Photoshop and resize all the pictures and stuff like that. Now you don't have to worry about that. The site will do it for you. Speaking of pictures and stuff, I'm going to be working on last year's builds. We're not forgetting about all the hard work you did. And by the end of this month or the beginning of March, we'll have that live stream showing off everybody's 2023 builds. I'll try to figure out if there's a way to vote on here, because I want to keep it to you guys picking out your favorite builds, and then we'll have some more plaques made for the top winners. If you are in it, you're not going to be able to invite anybody in to vote for your builds because they won't have the right trust level to vote. It's going to be those people that use the site, that are here constantly, posting on people's stuff, posting their own stuff. Those are the people that are going to be able to say, hey, you know, these are our 3 favorite. Those are going to be the winners. It's only right that the people that actually use the site are the ones choosing certain things, not people that just come for a couple days and then they just leave. It's not fair to you guys that are here all the time. So that is that. But listen, I got to eat dinner. I got to help Kelly with the dogs, and my back is starting to kill me sitting in this position. So I got to get up from here. If you do have any questions, please email me at hobbylinkinternational@gmail.com. We are going to put up more tutorials. I'm getting a little greedy, having fun building my models and ignoring other things that I'm supposed to do. But it's been a while since I built something, so forgive me if I'm a little slow on things. But thank you guys for stopping by. Please spread the word about the forum. Let people know to come over. Don't blast it on other people's pages or anything like that. But if you know other modelers, there's the invite button right there where you could put people's email addresses in and invite them through email. It'll be an email from you so that at least they'll know you and they can come on over. All right, everybody have a great night. I really need to get out of this chair, and I will see you all hopefully on Wednesday night. And don't forget, come over, sign up on the forum, because Dirk is there and Chris. Very important that those two are there. I will see you all soon. Have a great night, everybody. Take care, and bye-bye.